Welcome to the Ludus Colony. I'm Colonel Westerlid, and we are continuing to play the Stanley Parable. Let's just see what the... Okay, no, nothing this time. The last video was meant to be the last video. But I found myself having to heed the irresistible call of a door marked new content, which ended up taking quite some time. So, okay. I said that I wanted to do two things, so I will try and do those two things. But
Stanley decided to go to the
I don't know what temptations I'm going to have this time. New content. Oh, fuck you so hard. I have to. Bloody hell.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I'm peeved. I had a feeling it might do something like that. Alright.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2. Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Calling it Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising.
They're back. 2 doors. Old and busted, new hotness. Well, that's a throwback. Paradigm shift, synergy. Oh god. Envelope, client-centric marketing. No. It wounds me. It wounds me. I never did find out what the fern was all about. He said to look at the fern and remember it because it would come up later. It has yet to come up. Apart from now, I suppose. Maybe this is it. To be honest, I've seen worse PowerPoint presentations.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
To be fair, game sequels are more often good than film sequels. Valued investors. The new content bus.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some
the
of the new
button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Oh, that's horrendous. Reassurance bucket. giving me bloody multiple office decorations, infinite hole. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game, jump circle, also an infinite hole. Jump circle, this map. Where's... you are here. Free achievement. Infinite hole. Right, okay. New and easy achievement. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps, it just works. Give this a go.
Here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Hit me.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
I was promised an achievement. Been lied to.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
The jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
I should have left with one remaining.
Well, I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Huh. No screenshots.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Happy 12th birthday, stepniece, because I like how ridiculously specific it is.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get well someday it is.
Rude. Ignoring my sage counsel.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made
No,
my
you
decision.
should have done.
Moving on.
You made a mistake. That's a useful diagram. Infinity hole, more hole, falling, science, more.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right, infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
You could sort of do that in Portal. Alright, here we go.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue on.
Oh yes, there is a teleport. Okay, fair enough.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
This hole isn't infinite, is it? You lied to me.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
That doesn't work for me. Alright, you know, it's entirely possible that if you wait here long enough, something does happen, but fuck it.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I have to go back in, don't I? God damn it.
Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have
no
said,
comment.
That's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of...
Holes got shorter.
Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time?
Certainly
I
did.
couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime.
Yeet.
Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Yeah.
Is the,
Of course it doesn't work.
teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
You bastard. Can Stanley not bend his leg? Come on, Stan. That's barely even knee height. Oh dear. I think... Oh. Oh dear. Alright, how long is this going to go on for? Right, well I can see this getting sped up in the edit. Change your perspective. Oh. There is Stanley. Enjoying his hole. Change your perception. Change of reality. Ooh. Change yourself. That's alarming. Oh look, puppies. How delightful. I was so urged by toilet paper.
Stanley? Stanley?
Oh, he's back.
Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodlepip.
Oh. Is it about to move again? Oh, I'm back here. Okay,
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I don't know how long I want to stay here. What's through here? Epilogue. I don't like there being content that I'm not finding, but at the same time, there's quite a lot here. Did he have that worried expression before? Can't remember. Mostly infinite hole. Settings world champion. Let me in. Alright. Don't be like that, you bastard.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Oh,
I
good.
don't want to stifle the
I love that
intrinsic
kind of game.
joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Love collecting collectibles for absolutely no bloody reason. Oh dear.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
There is no big fancy reward, is there? Can I... Oh, I sort of want to walk around now until I find whether there are any other collectibles. That's what they want me to do. Wow, that's also a nostalgic noise.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
No, it's terrible. Alright, go on then.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is.
What if my name is Jim?
Let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I am Jim. I'm at one with Jim.
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was you. The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I'm still Jim, though.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
I'm Jim. We know this. I'm Jim. I'm no longer Jim. How do I get out of here now? I
suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Okay, I suppose I've done everything else. I may as well go and investigate the reassurance bucket. Is that like the companion cube?
Of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I've got a bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
I cannot
In fact,
remove the
can
bucket
I
from this
say
room.
that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well. I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Can I liberate the bucket from this room? Okay, this is officially my companion cube.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
But this is Jim. Show me the way to the exit. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I've done everything else. So many buckets.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Some
So,
form
Stan,
of
what do you think?
auditorium.
Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is.
Hit me.
I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of...
There's a bucket.
Okay, never mind.
Collectibles. 1,
Hold
2,
on.
3,
Let me do
4.
a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Yes, that's all. That's all lovely. Just checking the... That's nothing different.
This is the story of a...
I see, it was the exit. Okay, right, well that was long. Possibly a little over self-indulgent.
All of his
I see that we do have the balloons now though.
What could it mean?
So
Stanley
there's that.
decided to go to the meeting room.
Anyway, we still haven't done the two things that I wanted to do 2 videos ago. So, you know what, let me just check there's no... Before I say something I will later regret. Hold on.
Stanley felt the bucket calling to him, begging him to pick it up.
What bucket?
Why was he not doing
Oh,
it?
the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
I walked past that completely without seeing it, but I did see my little cursor thing, reticle, come up. That's the new content door, isn't it? Okay, now what do I do with my bucket? Alright, I'll do it, because... Bucket. Put bucket in here.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
Does seem like a good place to put it.
It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
It won't let me.
Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I'd never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Right, I cannot, in fact, give the bucket to the broom cupboard.
I've got
Closet,
you something
whatever.
which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Okay, I cannot deposit the bucket in here.
All right, I've got a second sticker back here, and I'm going to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see, I feel
Lovely.
that it works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and see. Coming to a staircase, Stanley
Still haven't gone
walked
downstairs yet.
Upstairs to the bottom. Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
What
Nor
keypad?
in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
Is this just heading towards the same ending that we've already had? Just
But Stanley
by a slightly
guessed the
different route.
code by sheer luck. Was it the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yeah, this could potentially just be... Oh, collectible.
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Yeah, it looks like this might just be taking us to an ending that we've already done, just with added bucket content. But maybe not. We'll see.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
It's just the same ending with re-recorded lines to add the words "and the bucket."
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Feeble mind,
No!
how rude.
He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. For another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
It is
Two
the same.
best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Was there an on button before? Because I turned it off, and I think that's how we got the ending where we went out into the outdoors. What if I press on?
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls.
Bucket.
Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust when suddenly an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
Silly birds.
Birds. Silly, silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
Bird of prey in flight, or was that a swift? Also in flight. Those are flamingos.
Stanley flipped through
That's
one
a
video of silly
other
birds
bird.
after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control facility
Penguins.
at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world. The mind
I would say
controls were only a facade
thingy.
to disguise its true
Is that a cassowary?
intentions. Had the bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery. Stanley and the bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable.
Those aren't quite silly birds.
Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And Stanley was happy.
There are worse ways to go out than looking at silly birds. Okay, now we're definitely done. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm determined to do those two things that I wanted to do, but then that's it. That's it. Okay. Bye for now.